We have never had a real friendship, and I'm
No,
under a different
okay.
impression.
All right. Let's do this then.
What's up, guys? Mike Winters here. Welcome back to Point and Shoot. And for this video, we're going to be looking at the house phone throwing a drink at Adam22 situation. So I think this was the first podcast that house phone and Adam22 had been on together since Adam22 allegedly exposed house phone for you know what. So apparently Adam22 and cringe YouTuber Danny Mullen have a podcast called Sledgelords that's doing really terribly. So Adam allegedly thought it'd be a good idea to shake things up a bit by exposing house phone on the Sledgelords podcast by interviewing someone house phone may or may not have had an intimate relationship with. So this Sledgelords podcast is supposed to be like this comedy podcast.
What Danny might throw out there. He thinks he's a comedian.
But Danny Mullen is not a comedian. He's very unfunny. The only funny thing about Sledgelords is when Danny tries to get into a joke and either the guest or Adam22 just cuts him off and interrupts him.
The episode, right?
Gracie, am I wrong?
A bone to pick with y'all.
Ooh, the bone. Let's start with the bone.
Let's start with the bone,
We need to
absolutely.
start with the fucking bone.
Let's bone.
Oh.
So as you can see, nobody's interested in Danny Mullen or his failed comedy. Which brings me to my point, which is why would you have this type of guest on a quote-unquote comedy podcast? I mean, the only reason to have a guest like this on is to make fun of them or for them to make fun of other people or expose other people.
We're going to have fun today. I'm going to have a lot of fun today.
A lot of fun today.
Hell yeah.
So she kept trying to ask this question.
Danny Mullen's obviously very excited about what's about to happen. He knows what's coming out, and he's excited because his show sucks, because he's not funny, because his jokes sound like this.
You're attracted to me, Gracie. We cannot deny this chemistry.
Right?
If I walked up and I just went, hey, I feel like a straight man soliciting. I feel like I got to talk in the stereotypical John.
So this is the point of the podcast where they start to get into the exposing house phone. Watch this.
Never mind.
Come on, let's hear the
No,
impression.
I was going to impersonate someone that I shouldn't
Oh,
impersonate.
come on. You've already
boy.
sold out entire life here.
Well.
That's house phone.
Did that look down upon to expose that somebody may have been with it?
So you got two weirdos interviewing a person who has no business being on a podcast other than to expose someone. So house phone gets exposed allegedly, and then, time goes by, and now we're at the drink throwing situation. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's watch.
Adam, you thought that you had one up on me. You thought that you had a fucking joke. You thought it was going to be funny. Everybody was going to laugh at me. Ha, house phone,
I apologize.
bitch. And you thought it was going to be the backlash that you're getting. You thought it was going to be back on me. That's what you thought. Don't try to do some mental gymnastics.
I'm not doing
and flip this on
gymnastics.
me
I'm
and
just
talk
being
about
real.
how
Gymnastics.
You're talking as if we have never had a real friendship, and I
nigga.
was under a different
Okay,
impression.
all right. Let's do this then. Bro,
That happened just because.
Adam22's reaction is so weird and like feminine and cringe. I mean, look at his hand movements. Look at his overall body language. It's disturbing. Then here's house phone acting super hard like he needs to be restrained when all he did was take the lid off of a drink and splash it on Adam, and then attempt to take the lid off of a water bottle to again splash on Adam before he was quote unquote restrained. This is very, very weird. I mean, I don't know if house phone thinks that, because he's a disconnected podcaster that, ruining someone's drip is the ultimate disrespect. But I just really would like to have seen house phone take off and throw some blows here. And I want to take a moment right now to go over everyone who was on set for that's reaction and just kind of break it down play by play. So let's start with Adam22. He's acting real confident. He's acting real tough until he sees house phone spring up. Then he goes, oh. And he swings the microphone out, and look at his hands. Stop. Now, this is, look at his legs trembling. His knees are trembling. He's very scared for his personal safety at this point. So this is classic Adam22 getting severely scared whenever any type of physical confrontation happens on the show. Now, this is just typical Adam. There's nothing to learn here. There's no new information. Let's move on to AD's reaction. Look at AD just quietly knowing that something's about to go down. He's just sitting there calmly staring at house phone waiting. So now that AD's up, Adam's starting to look all tough again, but AD's like, no, get out of here. And then Adam goes, yes, sir, and just cowers to AD.
Because
Now, I do want to give AD thorough props for not even hesitating and just pouncing and getting involved in this hands-on. I mean, this is the type of guy that you'd want in your corner. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. So he just automatically gets in there. He's in there like swimwear, off the rip. Adam's bodyguard really impressed me on this account. Now, let's move on to Lush. Lush was also there. So Lush is a pretty interesting guy. He's a podcast host. He used to sell blow to Charlie Sheen, and I think he was in that movie Addams Family, but I'm not sure. You'd have to fact check me on that.
Oh, moron. He's Fester's brother. They had some awful fight years ago. He's suspicious. They all are. I can tell.
So this is going to be Lush's real-time reaction to the house phone splashing incident. Let's watch. So as you can see, Lush barely even reacts, and then he just sits there cupping house phone's butt cheeks for several seconds. I mean, it felt like minutes. I'm going to speed the footage up a little bit so you can get a better idea of how long this guy was caressing house phone's butt cheeks for. So after the drink splashing incident, the cameras go off and these guys all talk for like 45 minutes and then they decide to continue the show. What? And what you're about to see is absolutely the most cringe, disturbing, frightening, really. I mean, this is a conspiracy. Everyone's like pretending that they're best friends. This might be the fakest, most artificial thing I've seen on No Jumper, and I just want you guys to watch this really quick. This was after the drink throwing incident.
How is your jacket got nothing on it?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Bro,
Survive.
That nigga said,
Hey,
hey,
fuck my bacon's up.
hey,
boy.
you can, you can see that. You can see that from a mile away.
I really feel like I didn't get it.
Bro,
No, this
my
nigga-
head was down. Because as soon as he said that, I was like,
Nigga, that shit's on my
And then I
pants,
looked-
man.
Look, this
I
nigga.
looked up, I didn't even know
I
what
know
was
we
happening.
lied. We back, y'all.
No,
He
we
flinched
know.
first. He flinched first as soon as he seen me stand up.
This is why Adam22 turned down the fade with Milk 74. When it comes to physical confrontations, Adam22 is as soft as a baby's bottom. Now, I thought this was fucking nuts, so I watched really carefully, and what I came up with is I think Housephone has dirt on Adam22, and I want to show you what I mean. Housephone's going to allude to something, and he doesn't say what it is. He just says to Adam, "You know why," which is weird because we all know about Adam's past sexual abuse allegations, and I don't think that Housephone's referring to that. Otherwise, he would have just come out and said it, like, back when you had all those allegations, whoop, 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 no one messed with you. But he says, "And you know why," and Adam goes, oh yeah. And this is, I want you to pay attention to that, because this could explain why Adam's not just completely getting rid of Housephone and vice versa. They sort of need each other. Housephone needs the bag from No Jumper to support his life, and Adam needs Housephone to shut the fuck up. Now, this could be just other details about prior allegations that haven't surfaced. You know, it might be somewhat related, but I think Housephone's got some straight up dirt on Adam, and Adam knows it.
Connections because people didn't fuck with you back then, and you know why.
I know. And that's
My own mother looked at me like, I don't know about this guy. And I'm like, no, hold on, mom.
no, that's exactly how that happened. Yeah.
Bro, niggas had all type of rape allegations against you. Niggas was trying to cancel me because I knew you.
So what it looks like to me is that he's just flexing his knowledge of this certain skeleton in Adam's closet without actually coming out and saying it, but then he alludes to something different to throw the audience off. But I watched this clip on Ace Boy Pun's podcast, and they know something, and this is great. Watch this.
Dog, that nigga probably got secrets about you he could take to the fucking grave.
Oh, he got one.
Oh, yeah.
He got a big one.
Oh, yeah.
A huge one.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it. No Jumper, do your work. Make that nigga say that shit. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it, but I don't give a fuck. I said it, nigga.
Fuck.
He got a huge one, bigger than that, nigga.
All right, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hit like for me, please, and subscribe for the next one. We'll see you there. Point and Shoot signing out.